All praise to the Most High. Elder Shania here with another quick hitter. Let me show y'all something. Look at that right there. Man, it's damn near dark outside, man. I don't know what time it is, Shalaki. I don't know what time it is. But man, look at Esau. Look at Esau. Getting them chemtrails in. Look at there. They never stop, man. While we sleep, they be awake. When we sleep, they be laying on their bed, figuring out how they can continue to destroy us, man. With the foods we eat, you know, and so on and so on. I'm gonna try to move to another angle. Trees right there in my backyard, in my neighbor's backyard, they kind of blocking it. That's probably gonna be the best view right there. Look at them. So those are chemtrails that look like the little white vapors coming out of the plane, but those are chemtrails. It's poison. It's poison. So what happens is they drop that stuff in the air, then it just floats down. Like, look, all this stuff, all this haze and stuff that you see in the sky right there, man, them ain't no clouds, man. Them ain't no clouds. It was just as clear today as I don't know what. But these people, they do this stuff 7 days a week. They drop chemtrails 7 days a week on us now. And then lately, I've been seeing it more now than I ever have in my life, man, because they know the end is drawing near. They know they ain't got that much time left. They want to continue. It's got to be the chemtrails or the GMOs that they putting in the food that make our women act as crazy as they act today. They're so aggressive and violent. I never seen women act the way, and young women too, act the way they act. They'll challenge men, they'll challenge the police, and it's all because of the stuff that they're putting in the food, the stuff that they're dropping in the air, and it comes down and we're breathing this garbage in, and you know, it makes our people go off, man. It puts an aggressive spirit on us, man. It messes with our mind. It messes with our, you know, the organs in our body, and we just go off, man, because we cursed in the city. Israel, the Israelites, they have stuff that they can put in the food that it attacks only the so-called black man's DNA. So the other nations, they can eat the same type foods that we eat, but it's not gonna affect them. It's only gonna affect our DNA. Now look at all that haze in the air. That's because they've been dropping chemtrails all day long, man. All day long. Those are not clouds. Those are not clouds. Those are chemtrails that they've dropped. They've been spread in the air all day long, all week long, and then as a result, a haze comes over the sky or whatever, and then it eventually it drops down. It comes down in your chimney. It comes through the cracks in your houses. You're breathing it in when you go out early in the morning. You know, instead of getting fresh air, you breathing in these poison gases that they're dropping in the air. And this is what Esau does. This is what 83 does. The other nations who are confederate against us, man. It's what they do. Start paying attention. Start looking up in the sky when you come out, and just don't take this stuff for granted, and just ask yourself, what are they dropping out of those planes? What is that coming out of those planes? What's the purpose of it? They're trying to kill us, the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. God's chosen people, the Israelites. They by any means necessary, these people are going to handle us. They want to put us in prison houses and hide us, make up laws that we can't keep, and they throw us in jail. They throw us in jail for crimes we haven't committed. This is what they do to us, man. That's why we have to repent as Israelites, not as Christians. Turn back and start acknowledging God's high holy days. Start keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments that you can keep. And then, and only then, will God hear from heaven and heal our land, heal our people, like it talks about in Second Chronicles chapter 7 and verse 14. All praises to the Most High. So anytime I see Esau out up there doing this thing, I immediately come on the airways and try to get this information out there, because when you know better, you do better. So when you see these things, instead of just looking at it and say, oh, that's just an airplane going across there. No, when you see these type of things, you need to go into prayer immediately. If not for yourself, for your children and your grandchildren. If not for yourself, for your children and your grandchildren, because they are the future. They have to follow suit. They have to go down the same roads that we have been down, and we want the roads to be paved a little easier, a little smoother than the ones that we travel. Look, there's another one right there. Let me see if I can zoom in on that one. There's another one right there. Look at that. There's another one right there. Now you just seen one shooting off to the west. Now here comes another one zigzagging, going back to the south. I'm telling you, man, Esau and them off the chain. And normally when you see one, you see two. They're trying to kill. That's why so many people are having respiratory problems, cancer. Man, everybody that knows somebody that got cancer or dealing with cancer issues, man. All praises to the Most High. Esau is off the chain. So listen, in the book of Exodus chapter 14 and 14, man, we got a God that'll fight for us. But then if you don't even know your God name, if you're not even being obedient to your God, if you're not even acknowledging your God's high holy days, but you acknowledging the so-called white man's Esau, you recognizing all of his holidays, all of his pagan holiday, you think God gonna hear from you? You think he gonna hear your prayer? Your prayers is bouncing off the ceiling and coming right back down at your ass. John 9 and 31. We know God heareth not sinners, but a godly man he will hear. All praises to the Most High. What makes you godly? What makes you holy? The law, statutes, and commandments, man. The law is good and holy. Romans 7 and 12. Man, come on, man. Y'all got to stop playing. Wake up and smell the coffee, man. It ain't Folgers, man. It's the truth, man, and it's perking. All praises to the Most High, man. This is Elder Shania, man. Israel, wake up, man. Watch as well as pray, man. We got the stage is set, man. The battle lines have been drawn, man. So this is spiritual warfare. You see what these people doing? We playing checkers and they playing chess, man. This Elder Shania, man. I'm out. Shalom.